News from the 7 counties of South Central Missouri. It's Ozark Radio News with News Team 7.
For Ozark Radio News and News Team 7, I'm James Hurt. On Wednesday, Douglas County deputies responded to a residence to arrest a female on felony Douglas County warrants. The female fired several shots at the deputy, and the female suspect was shot by Douglas County deputies. The suspect is currently in the hospital in critical condition. Both deputies were unharmed, and as a matter of routine, they were placed on administrative leave pending the investigation, which is being conducted by the Christian County Sheriff's Office. More information will be forthcoming as the investigation continues. According to a probable cause statement, Felicia Dawn Hodo was arrested on May 21st after the car she was driving was pulled over for an improper passenger side headlight. Officer Damon Meyer conducted the stop. Meyer asked Hodo for permission to search the car, in which she declined. A free air sniff was conducted by K-9 Officer Stewart and K-9 Loki. They were alerted of the odor of narcotics. Upon searching, a black box containing a white crystalline substance was found, along with a marijuana pre-roll container which held several Xanax pills. Hodo stated that she also had 2 airsoft pistols in the car and 2 rifles in the trunk. She was charged with possession of a controlled substance, simultaneous possession of a controlled substance and firearms, and a violation for the faulty headlight. She was placed on a 24-hour hold. A Dent County man has been arrested after shooting 2 linemen. Jimmy Shane Hurnart has been arrested after shooting 2 inter-county electric linemen on Tuesday. According to the probable cause statement, the Dent County Sheriff's Office received a call from Inter-County Electric stating that 2 of their linemen had been shot with what was believed to be a shotgun. Officers made contact with Hurnart, who admitted to firing 3 shots into the air because his neighbor and 10-year-old boy had been messing with him. He stated that the neighbors were trying to get back at him for turning them in, and they were messing with his camper. Officers then made contact with the linemen and observed that there was wounds on the right knee and left ear of the men. They stated they saw a muzzle flash and a 4-wheeler riding away. Hurnart had used a .223 in which casings were found. He has been charged with 2 counts of assault, armed criminal action, illegal use of a weapon, and possession of a controlled substance. The Willow Springs Rotary Club will be holding a pancake breakfast this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. at the United Methodist Church in Willow Springs. They'll be serving pancakes, mini quiche, biscuits and gravy, and drinks. Only $7 for adults, $3 for children. For a look at all these stories and more, go to ozarkradionews.com. For News Team 7, I'm James Hurt. A look at sports is up next.
Built to work, ready for anything. Trucks from Bailey Chevy GMC are made for the toughest jobs with power, performance, and reliability mile after mile. Whatever tough job you're facing, you'll be ready for it in a workhorse from Bailey Chevy GMC. This is John Bailey from Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Come see the difference the Bailey factor makes for you. Together, let's drive.
Bailey Chevy and GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
Thank you for that news update. Good afternoon. This is Curtis Ballou with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 for your sports. In district softball news, the Ava Lady Bears have made it to the Final Four in Class 2 and will face Warsaw on Monday. For district baseball, the Licking Wildcats are the Class 3 District 9 champions, defeating the Thayer Bobcats 8-0. Meanwhile, the Hartville Eagles are the Class 2 District 9 champions, defeating Crocker 6-3. The West Plains Parks and Recreation Department issued a statement to players, families, and coaches with an update on field conditions for summer sports. In the statement, it is mentioned that as a city department, it is required to receive public bids for repairs due to the flooding in April, and they can now move forward in the repair process after receiving bids. It was also mentioned that game fields are strictly for games. No practices will be held on those fields, and the tentative start date for games is June 9th as they prepare fields for play. The full article and statement can be found on ozarkradionews.com. In the chaos of free agency's opening days last summer, there was one move that was under the radar. The St. Louis Blues made a trade finalized on July 2nd to acquire forward Radek Fashka from the Dallas Stars in exchange for future considerations. It turned out to be a quiet acquisition with a big impact. The forward quickly established himself on his new team and became an integral part of the fourth line, bringing a strong veteran presence on the ice and in the locker room. Fashka is scheduled to become an unrestricted free agent this summer, but general manager Doug Armstrong is open to extending that contract. For more sports, run over to ozarkradionews.com/sports. Stay tuned in for the weather update with Drew Joyce. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Curtis Ballou, signing out.
At Community First, we live up to our name. When a customer walks through our doors, we make sure they leave with confidence their banking is taken care of. From getting a new home or a home equity line of credit, ag loans, and small business loans, or if you're looking to start a checking or a health savings account, come see us at Community First and have confidence in your banking.
Living up to our name, Community First Banking Company.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Thank you, Curtis, for that sports update. Good afternoon. I'm Drew Joyce with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 in the Weather Center. This weekend is looking pretty wet, and we will be under a flood warning. But for the rest of the day and into tomorrow evening, we look to have sunny skies. Today's high looks to be around 74 with a low of 47 tonight. Tomorrow's high looks to be around 72. For more weather information, go to ozarkradionews.com/weather and check out daily and weekly weather updates, closures, delays, and more. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Drew Joyce.
For more news, visit ozarkradionews.com.